Welcome back, everyone, to NASCAR Victory Lane as Carl Edwards has climbed out triumphant for the second time this season. 9th time overall in his career, and this time he has a hold of the belt, the championship belt.
Yeah!
How about that?
Rick Flair,
hey, he got it. That's right. That's right. Yeah, my man John Cena is going to be jealous. He's going to want to borrow that for WrestleMania. That's cool.
Ric Flair has nothing on you right now.
Yeah, that's right. This is cool, man.
Carl,
is cool.
as wild as that race was, I mean, did you think after the couple of restarts, I mean, with those guys breathing down your neck, I mean, you made it look easy, but it certainly wasn't to hold those guys off.
Man, you guys know how it is. Trying to just like stay calm, act like it's not a big deal. But man, I mean, this is this is history we make here on Sundays, and these races are big, and that's very cool to win 2 in a row. Just so proud to be driving this Ford Fusion.
Carl, this is the restart here. Junior spins his tires a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, and it cost your teammate Matt. Watch this, Carl.
Yes, I could see in the mirror, but I didn't know exactly what happened. Matt had been real good, and man, it looks like Jeff just got a little loose and wiggled up. But the deal is with these cars, I mean, you're on the edge. If you wiggle a little bit, you move. Is Jeff all right?
Yes, he's okay after that.
You know, that's something that's going to have to be addressed. I'm sure NASCAR will look at that because that was a very dangerous opening back there that you never figured it could just hit, but it did.
Yeah, I told. Well, it's easy to say I told you so, but when people brought it up, myself included, that those openings, man, you can almost hit them at a right angle. And they've got to put a safer barrier on those, and I imagine they will now. It's just a worst-case scenario happened there.
Carl, what was going through your mind with the pit stop?
Oh, man.
You know, the tire, the camera guy gets in the way. You didn't know that, but we saw that. What was going through your mind?
I just couldn't believe it.
Watch this, Carl.
Yeah, they said that one of the cameramen got in the way, so they rolled the tire over, and he's moving. But I saw that tire go across, and I thought, that's not my tire. That's not my tire. And they said it was. So we've been struggling a little bit in the pits. Everybody knows it. It's just the way it is. We're working on it hard, though, and we got a plan, so we'll come back.
But look at now, give NASCAR credit. There's the officials moving in. It wasn't your guys' fault. I tip my hat to NASCAR, Carl, for just making the right call. No matter who it was the right call.
You're exactly right. That was really cool of them. You know, anytime you have a sport that's this complex, you have the opportunity to make a lot of judgment calls, and that was cool that they did that one right.
Carl, we've been talking that we were wondering who was going to answer Hendrick Motorsports. Not just as Roush answered it, but you personally have answered it. What's it feel like after all that testing last year to get this team where it's at now?
Man, it feels great. We got the belt. Woo! Yeah, you can't see me. It's awesome. You know, we're just we're having fun. And you know, Greg was super fast today. Matt was really fast, and I hit my button on my chair. It's that heavy foot, right? It's weighing me down. Just having fun, man. It's so good. I'm so proud of everybody. You know, I really can't thank Robbie and the whole 17 team enough, Matt included, just for doing the things that it took to get things going this summer. Or this winter.
Carl, we had a chance to talk this morning about the importance of these wins and how they stack up in the championship race. If you are fortunate enough to make the chase, right now you would come in with a heck of an advantage. Yeah, and that's what it's about. And, you know, we got a lot of races to go. But I told Bob one of the first things I thought of after that race last week was not only did we get 10 if we make the chase, but we kept Jimmy from getting 10, which seems to be, you know, just as important the way those guys run in the chase. So a very good thing for us.
You know, Carl, this has to be special simply from the standpoint, yes, all the hard work's paying off, but going to some strong tracks. You know, Atlanta next week,
right?
And you know, testing at Phoenix. You haven't ran that well here in the past, but you pop a win today.
Right, it's huge. You know, I feel like if we can win at places like this, then maybe we can go out and win it, you know, really be great at the places we know we're good at, like Bristol and Phoenix and Atlanta and those places. It's just, you know, Bob and I were talking about all the good things that came from winning last week and this week, and it just comes down to winning's a pretty good thing. You know, that's it.
It solves a lot of problems.
But Kenny, is there anything that Kenny and I can do? Like, we have some energy. Could we give it to Bob, you think? I mean,
you can't get him to talk.
You can't get him excited. Dial tone Bob.
Yeah. Hey, you should have heard him. We heard him on the live broadcast. He's like, okay, Carl, go ahead and run away with it. I mean, you're sitting there. You took the white flag. You're in turns 1 and 2, one of the biggest races of anybody's life, and your crew chief goes, okay, Carl, go ahead and run away with it. Oh, yeah.
Hey, but let's give Bob some credit now. It's good to have a calm guy on the other end
I'll
of the
tell you
mic.
what. Yeah, this is a great one. Jack Roush comes up and says, we're going to have to get Bob a helmet. I said, why is that? He said, because the stuff that's going on between his ears is really important. So Bob is a genius, and I'm glad to have him.
Hey, you know, we've been talking about the race. The race is over. Congratulations. You know, you're kind of a nature boy. I mean, what are you going to do right now? Did you bring your single-engine plane out here? How are you getting back home?
No, we're going to fly I bought a jet, man, so I'm
Whoa,
good.
That's big. That's big.
My brother's going to co-pilot over to Phoenix tonight. We're going to do a little hiking in the morning. And right now, Tom Jockey is doing, he's getting the old, the Prowler ready to go. We got a tag-along borrowed motorhome to use for the next few weeks, and we're going to be looking really pretty at Atlanta.
Carl, congratulations. Look pretty today as well. Good job,
Missouri,
man.
Missouri
awesome,
boy.
right.
Appreciate your time coming over.
Cool.
All right, now let's take a quick look at the Lowe's move of the race, which we gave to Jeremy Mayfield for making this spin here as we take a look on board with Jimmy Johnson. Jeremy Mayfield spinning in a cloud of smoke, but he didn't hit anything and didn't even bring a caution out.
He did not even spin out. Look at this, Carl. He did not spin out.
Whoop. No one was worse than the wear afterwards. 1,000 miles of racing coming up at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, and tickets are still available. Go to atlantamotorspeedway.com or dial the number on your screen. Get in on the action. And as always, NASCAR on Speed, we advise you be there.